San Diego, going to my first stop of many on this little vinyl venture that you are coming along with today. First stop isn't really necessarily a record store. It's a coffee shop. Coffee shop opens at 7 a.m. Also has records, so I'm excited to go check it out.
Good to see you. Good.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you here.
Back in the car after checking out Fuzz Records, I got myself a coffee, so I'm ready to go to hit multiple record stores in the San Diego area today. Great little shop. They had their own record label, Fuzz Records, that has 2 locations. They put out coffee that coincides with the vibe, with the feel of the stuff for the record label, so you can pick out the specific coffee blend that's supposed to go with that music and then do that. This sounds pretty hipsterish, but pretty cool at the same time. I didn't end up picking anything up there besides the coffee. They also had some brand new sealed records of kind of stuff from other record labels. On to the next stop. First record store on the list, Reanimated Records. I like the little Frankenstein logo there. I'm sensing there's a theme. I do see movies and more. I'm guessing maybe a horror, metal, punk theme, but we'll find out. Looks like they have it all. Vinyl, VHS, which I love, 45 DVDs, books, toys, Blu-rays, Laserdisc, cassette, tapes, posters, shirts, creepy artwork, a little bit of everything. Elvira is here to greet you. I got a Blink-182 Enema of the State. It is a color variant on white, and $75 is a lot of money for a new reissue, but for this variant it's actually a great deal, so got that. Another Blink-182 color variant, Dude Ranch. This one's on orange wax. This I don't have yet. I try to collect all of the Jazz Dispensary reissues, and I have quite a few of them. This one I don't have, and at $50 it was a great deal. I think they run about $75 on online, so pick that up for my own collection. These next ones are all probably going to be on my online record store on Whatnot. This one is really nice in the shrink, corrosion of conformity, first press deliverance, and I'm really excited to get this because I just had a customer ask me for this, and I have the music on vinyl. I don't have an original. Most people don't have an original. So this is randomly the next record store after that show. I ran into an original pressing. I probably won't make any money on this one. This is a very, very fair price, but about where it should be. Might lose money on this. I'm just really excited to connect that person if they do decide to buy this this record. Picked up some hi-fi stuff, Mobile Fidelity, pressing of Pink Floyd Metal, pressing of Nirvana, Nevermind. So glad to pick those up as well. And then I got a couple reissue sealed things. Dr. Octagon, this is Cool Keith's side project, alter ego, kind of quirky horror, hip hop. And this I think is out of print. You can get the Interscope Club pressing, but as far as black vinyl, grab that. This is so good. If you know MF Doom, if you know Sade, this is a mix-up, mashup of the two. It's just great. Highly recommend it. So I'm pretty sure it's on colored wax as well. I thought it was a great deal at $28. It's unofficial press, hard to just find anywhere. And then Childish Gambino, first EP as well. So that's what I got from my first store. I thought a really successful trip. I have a lot of places left to go. We'll see how many I get to. Next stop, Folk Arts Rare Records. It's recommended to hit this place. Supposedly they have rare records. We'll find out. Looks like we're in East San Diego. So let's go in and see what they got.
Last time I saw it, it was looking I could definitely see your dad in you. Like, the older you get, Brendan, I could definitely see your dad more and more of your dad in you. You know that? Oh yeah. We're saying the bad thing. Your dad's good looking, handsome guy. And he looks great from the
First impressions on this place. It's very big. This is going to be quite the dig. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to have to try to do the best I can with the time that I have. But this will be a place I have to come back to because there's a lot, really well organized. I see like tons of the little markers for like every specific genre you could think of. Looks like they have a little bit of everything. Let's attempt to get through maybe a tenth of it. Okay, back in the car from Folk Art Records. Got some stickers for the beer fridge. Got hooked up with a t-shirt, so that was super awesome. The owner or guy who worked there was super great. Had some great recommendations. They actually are the owners of a vinyl bar that also has records for sale in it called Part-Time Lover. That's open late night, so probably gonna try to check that out later. Sounds really cool, right up my alley. They had so many records. I didn't even like touch the surface level of how many records there were, so definitely could have spent a lot more time there. First pressing of Violent Femmes, absolute essential classic, not a super expensive original pressing, but one that I don't see very often, so excited to get this. Original press. Picked up some bootlegs. I saw a bootleg in kind of the rare collectible section, went up to the front and he's like, did you check out our other bootleg section? Had to get up on the chair top shelf right next to the ceiling to flip through the bootleg cube and found a Van Halen bootleg. Got a David Bowie Resurrection. I love the art on this one. Bootleg 2LP in great condition from 1984. Also got a Led Zeppelin bootleg. You got Jimmy with the double guitar there. Live in Tampa, April 1970. So that one. And then the last bootleg that I got, rest in peace, the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, Montreal Forum, July 31st, 1981. I really like the yellow cover on this as well. So picked up those bootlegs. I try to pick up bootlegs just like anywhere else. I try to pick up anything rare, collectible, promos, stuff that you just don't know when you're gonna see it again. So I kind of steer away from like classic rock and stuff that I can find anywhere and try to go for more collectible type things when I'm out digging, especially if I don't have a lot of time. So grabbed those. I picked up this Toad Hall. I went to Disneyland with my sister a couple days ago, and Toad Hall obviously reminds me of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which is my favorite Disneyland ride, so had to pick this up. I haven't actually listened to this album, but when I picked it up and I was digging another section, one of the workers was like, oh my gosh, I really liked your grab on Toad Hall. You noticed that I grabbed that, and so I think I'm in for a treat, so I'm excited for that. And I actually didn't notice it's an audition promo copy, so even cooler. For 18 bucks, so excited to check it out. Apparently it's a hidden gem. Grabbed this Ice Cube, It Was a Good Day single in the Shrinks, a really nice copy of that classic hip-hop song. And Dan Auerbach, the singer guitar player, of the two-piece band Black Keys Blues Rock out of Akron, Ohio. This is a solo project and it's on orange wax. So that's what I picked up from Folk Art. Again, I could have spent so much time there. They had a lot of records, as you could see, and really cool how organized it was. There's like a tab for literally everything. Long hair bikers, weird stuff, like everything had a tab. So very well organized, lots of records, and I'll definitely be back. This store, I met someone else who was just digging, who was super nice and friendly and gave some suggestions. So everyone at the record store so far here have been really cool and friendly. So I'm digging the vibe that San Diego is putting off. Next stop, this was recommended to me by several people. Both the record stores I went to already, Reanimated and Folk Art, the owners, as well as people in the store said I should go here. So I'm expecting some good things from Vinyl Junkies. I like the art on there. Do you really need a new record? No, you must be mistaken. Yes, buy a new record. Everything leads to more records. Vinyl Junkies definitely had a very San Diego surf vibe, even so much that there was a shirtless guy who literally had just come in from a run that was there, so that was interesting, but I guess all adds to the experience.
It's all part of the experience, honey.
I really liked how it was set up, very clean, organized. I got this sweet tote bag. It looks like, I'm guessing it's supposed to be Eddie from Iron Maiden on the front, so really cool. Hooked me up with some stickers as well. We got both of these, which are murals. We saw the mural there, and then the other mural on the side of the shack, as they call it, on sticker form. So I'll show you guys what I picked up from there. Take it out of the bag here real quick. First two are hip-hop records. I don't see a lot of hip-hop or get hip-hop in collections often, so I try to pick them up when I do, and just thought it was a pretty good deal for a cool color variant on Grave Diggers. And then Rick Ross. Some 2000s hip-hop, Port of Miami, a lot of big hits on this one. I picked this up for a friend who's looking for a UK press of this, so glad I could connect them to that one. Great Bowie album. Looks like there was some heavy metal Motorhead that was just traded in. They had a bunch of Motorhead. I grabbed two. Grabbed this one, super clean, US press. And also this one, which is a UK in the shrink still. It's like a mini EP with a couple tracks on it, but thought that was kind of a cool collectible. And then this one I'm most excited for, 1962, which is the year it came out, Green Onions. Who does not know Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs? If you don't, you need to familiarize yourself. Definitely a classic on stacks. Really clean as well. This might be staying with me. This is going to be hard to part with, but glad to pick that one up. And then last, this one wasn't necessarily like an amazing deal, but I really like this album. Highly recommend it. Indie electronic kind of trip hop, M83, Hurry Up We're Dreaming has the big track Midnight City on it, but the whole album has that same vibe and is really good. So pick that up just to pass it along to someone. So Vinyl Junkies was a success. Stopped at In-N-Out to grab some food because we don't have those in Washington, so had to partake. Next stop is Record City, and I've acquired a record digging buddy who's here kind of by force. younger sister, Lily, is here with me. She's not a convert yet. I'm still working on it. Yep. She is a lover of music, though, so she's gonna begrudgingly stick with me for the next couple of stops. So here we go. We're gonna go check out Record City. This one also was recommended by several people. Hello, how are you? From Record City. First off, Amos Lee live at Red Wax.
Wasn't that lovely?
White color vinyl. This is a steal of a price, and I had a sealed copy that I recently sold, and I wanted to listen to it, so now I have an open copy, so I can check that out. I know everyone always raves about the acoustics at Red Wax, so I'm sure it sounds amazing. Next, I got Porno for Pyro's classic Jane's Addiction related 90s. It has the big hit Pets on it, Rhino Reserve, so it's gonna sound great. And I think these are sold out, probably coming back in stock, but I didn't grab them before they sold out, so grab that. Picked up a nice 90s emo record, Cursive, a 97 original, and because I spent over $100, you get a free item. And I picked up the Wu-Tang slip mat. I'm gonna have an all hip-hop show coming up soon, so this will probably be one of the giveaways in that show. So that's what I got from Record City. Last stop for the day, at least. M Theory. It has turned to nightfall. Already one more store. M Theory Music in Mission Hills area.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
You're natural. Diana Ross. There you go. Just like that, I'm back at home, back to the gray, looking out the window right now, gray and rainy. Although I heard that San Diego's actually getting some serious rain starting today, so maybe I got out at the right time. But I failed to do a flip through or little show off video from M Theory, so I'm gonna do that now. Got some swag, got a sticker for the fridge. He threw in a shirt as well as a tote bag, which was really awesome. So excited about that. I did find some heavy hitters. I couldn't bring them all home with me because I bought too many records and they wouldn't all fit into my carry-on suitcase. So I gently swaddled, I didn't shove, I gently swaddled the records into the carry-on suitcase, got home what I could. My sister will ship the rest back to me. So I only have 2 records from M Theory to show you guys, but they are good ones. First off, Radiohead, OK Computer. You probably know this record, but you probably have not seen this pressing. This is the original first pressing on the thin gatefold with the inners, with the little cut and the dip, all the things, all the boxes are checked. It is the real deal first pressing. I've never seen one in the wild. I've never held one in my hands before, so I thought I probably should buy this. I'm probably going to regret it if I don't. It was expensive. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. It's a lot of money to spend on a record, but I'm going to consider it. So either way, it might be up for sale. It might be staying with me, but it is in my possession at this moment. Radiohead, OK Computer, first pressing, and then also made it onto the carry-on. I do own this, so this will be for sale. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. You might own this album as well. Most of you probably do, but you might not own this pressing. This is the 30th anniversary pressing. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Many people say it is the best sounding version of this record, the best it has ever sounded. I would agree. I have not listened to every single pressing out there, so I guess I can't have, you know, the for sure answer, but a very, 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 very enjoyable listen. If you have not listened to this, you need to if you're a fan of this record. So that will be for sale in my online record store. And then I picked up other stuff. I don't have them with me. I picked up a signed TV on the radio I'm excited about. Picked up a Grizzly Bear EP I've never seen before. I had to pick up Top Gun soundtrack in the Shrink with the Hype sticker, top copy, because it was filmed in San Diego. So filmed in Coronado. Felt like a very fitting way to close out the record shopping trip in San Diego. So I grabbed that, and those will be on their way to me. If you want to buy any of these records, majority of them are going to be for sale. I have a select few that I'm going to keep because I'm a record collector myself as well. But it'd be crazy to spend that much and keep them all. So I will be selling a large majority of what you saw today. If you want to buy any of them, link in the bio below for $15 off your first purchase. I sell on Whatnot, it's a live streaming app. You can check all my reviews, all the stuff. I try to go above and beyond to make sure everything's ready to go, turntable ready, and you guys are happy. Like, comment, subscribe on here. I'll be back on YouTube. Still kind of figuring this out, so hopefully things get better, or they won't, but either way, I'll be back doing another video. And then follow me on Instagram as well at Eskee Knows Vinyl. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.